As promised.
I'm a man of my word.
22. Gerard Davis stood on the crowded subway platform. He shut his eyes, taking in just its smells. This world, he thought, is foul. Its incessant noise offended him. The humans were, if possible, even more annoying than he remembered. His sister was correct. She understood that this earth needed to change back to the way it was thousands of years earlier, when the humans worshipped her and him as God intended. He stood silently, ignored the growing buzz surrounding him. People saw him and instinctively backed away, as if there was something off with him, something very wrong. A transit cop saw him standing, facing ahead, not blinking, not moving. "Sir, you okay?" the cop asked. "Can you breathe? Are you on something?" No response. The cop tapped his comm, powering it on. "This is 21. Send medical to my location." The doctor pushed through the crowd, took Gerard's wrist. "I'm a physician," he said. "He doesn't have a pulse." "How is that possible?" the cop asked. The doctor didn't allow himself to be distracted. "He didn't answer when you spoke to him, did he?" The cop shook his head. "No." "Okay. Help me shake him," the doctor instructed. "Just a little. Enough to tell if he's unconscious." They grasped him firmly and shook. Gerard Davis simply ignored them. His mind was in another place, another time, a better time. They laid him on his back on the subway platform. The doctor leaned over him, still searching for any sign of life. "He's breathing abnormally," he said anxiously. "Okay, I'm starting compressions now." He placed one palm on the center of Davis's chest, his other over that, then pushed down with a fast, forceful movement. He lifted his hands for just a moment, then lowered them back to perform a second compression. Still no reaction. The doctor moved to repeat his actions when the prone figure suddenly convulsed. His limbs jerked as his neck and chest twisted impossibly, spinning as if there were no skeleton under the flesh. His body began warping before the eyes of the onlookers. His hands shot up and grasped the doctor in an iron grip. His flesh unfolded. The doctor tried to fall back to get away, but the figure wouldn't let go, and the doctor began to transform as well. His arms bent back and collapsed in chaos, as if he had 10 severed elbows. The cop let out a bellow and tried to pull the doctor away, only to be caught in the insane transformation. His body folded and distorted in ways the human body was never meant to go. The three of them collapsed into each other, and somehow, impossibly, they merged, becoming a single mass, continuously churning, folding, and folding, rotating. At first transfixed, the onlookers were jolted into action when one of them screamed. Then more of them were screaming and scrambling to escape. Utter terror swept through the crowd as they shoved and stumbled to get away, climbing over one another in the attempt. If the thing having noticed it did not care. It kept folding and unfolding and twisting into knots. A fleshy extension snaked out from the mass. Not quite an arm, but functioning in much the same way. It reached in the crowd and lashed into another man, dragging him bellowing into the hideous mass. It continued to grow, and it continued to fold and unfold. It shook and oozed, surging and moving. It dragged in others, and it grew, reforming into something almost human. The new form of God. Incubus. The thing rolled into the tracks, extended a crystalline appendage to the third rail, and absorbed its electrical current. With the sudden surge, the incubus grew, bigger, more powerful. A lattice of glowing energy enveloped him. Red, green, and blue fractal fire sparked from his body, which itself was still writhing and twisting beyond human capability, finally stood, and his combined mass was larger than the sum of his components. He exuded power and energy. His sister had told him to grow stronger. She was, as always, right. He felt so much better now. There was a sound, and he turned, only to be blinded by the headlights of an approaching train. A hand grew and extended from his chest and slammed into the train with a burst of magical energy. The leading subway car with all of its passengers instantly exploded with light. Just as quickly as it imploded, the energy spiraling inward. Incubus saw the light, and it was good. June looked out the hotel window. The distant sky was beginning to glow. Dawn was approaching, but it seemed to take forever. Flake sat in the hotel chair. She was supposed to be asleep in the bed. Both of them had spent the night staring at each other. "You can't watch me forever," June said. Flake shrugged. "I'd like to try." A soft chime brought them back to reality. His phone buzzed with a new text. He swiped the screen and read his updated orders. "Crap! Recall message," he said. "Gotta go." Before he could move, though, June received the same text. "Looks like we're going together," she said.